coming back to you. I keep coming back to you.
Hello, Internet world! Welcome to another episode of TV Nerdz. I'm your host, the Esoteric Child, here with Gabe Stomach. And we have two returning guests here, too.
What's up,
Introduce
y'all?
yourselves real quick, you know?
We Jet, man. Join Empire Troop.
That's
Myself,
us.
be Palms.
I'm Queso. I mean, you've seen us here before, so
Yeah,
we're
thanks
back
for
to
having
have
us
some
back.
fun. Yeah, we're ready.
Some dope
bro.
ass producers, you know,
Thank you.
made some great music.
We pretty much just pulled him out of the hallway.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Nah,
like,
come
yo,
on.
Hey, we about to pod. Yo, y'all
Yo,
come
we
in.
just got done with the session. Walked by, see what was so funny in here before.
Yeah, we heard you guys laughing and stuff during our session. We're like, man, they sound like they're
That
having a
was their
good
last
old
pod.
time.
Intellectual nonsense. We run it again? Let's run it one more time. It don't matter. I like the song. I have to get the other
I
one going.
thought that last intro was a little bit weak.
You know what I'm saying? Let's run it back. But no,
Uh-huh.
we was talking about video games, right? So the new game's coming out.
Oh, yeah, because I was saying
Ragnarok.
earlier that, you know, I always feel like the fall, like as of lately, like the fall season has always been the best for video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, yeah.
man, not always, but like back in the day, it used to be summer. You know, like every time we come out of school, it'll be like a bomb ass game. You be running it all summer long. Like,
I
come on.
remember summertime though, but it was like I would say it would have to be
It was like Nintendo kind
yeah,
Nintendo.
like Sega
or like more like handheld game shit.
Yeah,
like, you know?
Game
the new
Boy had-
Pokemon was coming out.
in
or
the summer. But I
some
think it's
shit.
only because like there were handheld things, so like you had to,
Yeah.
they had to, you know, it was the holidays coming up, so like you had time to purchase it, and put it
Yeah,
under the
yeah.
tree,
Yeah.
right? Is that what I remember? I don't know. Back in the day, I feel like when we had games, they had time to be on the market.
I don't know. I like sports video games a lot, and they all
I mean,
came
they
out
just-
Yeah.
came out in like September,
always,
October.
Always fall.
So the fall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so fall time. They
I mean-
always
I
come
mean,
out.
yeah,
at
all
that
the
time.
sports games come out in the fall. You know, a lot of the big releases come out during the fall nowadays. So
It has to be because of the holiday season, you know, Christmas and Black Friday.
Black Friday,
sales
yeah.
and-
oh yeah, all the sports games go on sale during Black Friday.
yeah.
That's usually when
Yeah,
you
they
gotta catch 'em.
do.
And all the Call of Duty stuff too comes out around that time. I don't know. Is there an Assassin's Creed coming out this year? I don't
I
think.
don't think so. Nah.
think
No.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's next year.
Because before they had to.
What was the last one? The last one was
was the Viking one?
Valhalla.
Valhalla.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I've played a
I
little
mean, I know
bit.
they had.
but
I know they had a movie.
So
I know they had a movie.
that was
Assassin's Creed movie.
yeah. It was a movie. That's all I can say.
Is that
You
the one
watched
with,
it?
Yeah, I watched it. I can't. Don't ask me about it. I can't tell you anything. I don't.
I think
remember.
no,
I think
I
it's
think
better.
I
I
was
think something like
watching
that is better for video games. Like
had
you're
Magneto
really
in
gonna
it.
you're really gonna push all that in a 2-hour movie. Like,
Yeah, I think it's better.
or it
Left in the
would
video
have been better
game.
as a series. Like you can't sleep on TV series.
Like The Witcher, yo.
Yeah,
The
Witcher
Witcher's
was a
solid.
Mhm.
The Witcher's a great series.
Like Assassin's Creed would have definitely been better as a TV series.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I think I seen it. I think what fucked me up was that they were just swapping between human world. Like they kept desynchronizing too damn much.
Oh, you mean?
In the
you talking
movie.
about? Oh,
Like in the
never-
movie, like he would fall and he would just be rolling, and then they'll cut to him like in the ground in the office building, and I would be like, what? Why is he on the office? Ain't his name in the dirt? He was just on a carriage, riding
so
a whip and shit.
So it's kind of like Avatar in a way.
No, it's like Resident Evil. How it just swaps between areas, just not coherently. Like you just like there'll be just times he just be running and he'll just fall and he's just in another world. And you just now you have to watch him in another world.
It's very like dream sequence.
Yeah, and it's just not, and it's not. There's no anticipation to it. So it was just
cuts abruptly.
yeah,
I've never seen it, so
yeah.
True.
I
So
didn't.
it's basically supposed to be like a mindfuck type of thing.
Well, it's Assassin's Creed. So like just like in the game, he gets hooked up to the machine. So they stay true to that. But like as I feel just like you. Like I've watched it, but just pieces of it, and I couldn't get into it, or I didn't see enough of it. But like with the parts I did see, he was attached to the machine, like you would be in the game. But like everything he experienced, like he was feeling that in real life, and I don't remember that in the game.
True.
You know what I mean? That's what.
Yeah, no, that wasn't like and they were just like asleep, experiencing in their head,
And you just wake up going, "Whoa, I had a wild dream."
yeah,
But in this,
and then you're able to do the stuff that you did in the
Right.
Yeah,
in this, like if he had to do the stuff he had seen in a dream, he couldn't have because his body had like internal bleeding.
he was like
From
already,
being slammed to the ground. Yeah, he had the most messed up.
That's
Like
messed up.
because in the dream he catching some girl off a cliff, so they simulate that. So he has to fall off the cliff and then land on. You know what I'm saying? So like they simulate everything,
yeah.
so he can get that memory like in the game. But then it's just like, yo, you're pushing too much of the boundary.
Yeah, keep it to the game.
Yeah,
I say you can tell a better story in a video game because it's more immersive. Because then you feel like you're also part of it, like you're also kind of doing it. You
Not only
know,
that, I feel like you can draw it out more.
Oh,
Because,
yeah.
Like, movie's what, an hour 45, 2.5 hours.
that's a
at
short
most.
movie now.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
right.
short movie. Yeah, that's short.
Yeah, right.
'cause, I mean,
And they're
I mean,
just trying
everything's
to
getting
pop
shorter,
them
though,
out. You know,
but nonetheless, I feel like you could draw it out in a video game more, make it more detailed and stuff, and actually like enjoy the story more.
oh yeah,
And then the
Video
details you
game,
could put
yeah.
in for backstory or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
That's the same
yeah.
with a TV series. You know, you can do that with
Yeah,
like
that's
an
true.
episode. Just have an episode be backstory, and the next one is just continue the story.
I mean,
Yeah.
some of these episodes are like hour 15, hour 30 minutes. So
And I
it's
feel like-
like,
Yeah,
But I feel like that's still being like a hindrance to it, even though it's like an hour and 15 minutes for an episode. But you're only giving me 6 episodes.
it's yeah.
Like I feel like
that's
if,
that's like a whole season of like a back in the day show.
right. But I'm
But
saying
yeah,
I
they
would,
had like 30 episodes.
I would
Yeah.
prefer that
Yeah.
because you can still give me enough You know what I mean? You can give me the detail and then have me wanting more.
Mhm.
But also it would like it allows you enough time to build the story of every character. You know what I mean? Like having 30 episodes as opposed to 6 episodes. I feel like it's the issue between like all the Marvel series right now. She-Hulk, like
so-
all
Well, I mean-
Moon Knights. Like if they were, I'm not saying the series or episodes are bad. Not at all.
No,
You
I'm
just
not
wish
saying
there
that,
was
but I'm just
more.
saying,
More
like,
episodes to be like, let's say 12 or like if you do like a series like 24 episodes.
think of how Daredevil used to be. They had like
oh yeah,
they had like
the-
20 something episodes per season, and
I
there's
did
like
like that.
4 or 5 seasons, and it's really
like even
I mean,
going
for Daredevil, I mean, I think for certain characters you can do that. Like Daredevil and Jessica Jones. Like I didn't mind Jessica Jones was had like a lot of episodes because it's a mystery. Like at the end of the day, it's a mystery show.
yeah.
So each episode's like, she's getting closer and closer, might get a drawback, whatever. But I don't mind that at all. But certain characters, yeah, just give me 8 episodes.
How long was the? Because you just watched Resident Evil. How long was
yeah,
that
it was
one?
only one season. I don't know if it's gonna be more or
6
not, but it was actually
7 episodes. think
I
it
enjoyed it. Yeah, it was like 7 or 8 maybe. I
7 or
think
8.
something
Don't
like
talk
that.
about this because I ain't watched it yet, and usually I don't care about spoilers, but this one I do. But the new Tekken that's out.
haven't
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Boy,
Shut up!
that's a series.
Shut up!
I haven't seen it.
Shut up!
They put it
That's
in
the-
there, boy. I
That's
tell
the
you.
one show I don't want to spoil it for.
Netflix.
Come
put
on now.
they
I didn't know.
foot
That,
in
I
it.
didn't
Come
know
on.
that was out. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yo,
it's like an anime
guys.
series. So
Anime?
yeah,
Full-
it's like anime style.
Oh, that's dope.
So
Yeah.
just picture Tekken, the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Tag, Tekken Tech, 9, 7, whatever one you want.
Yeah.
They turned
Is,
it
is
into
the
an anime.
cheetah guy in
It's
it?
like 6
Gas.
episodes though. Like I
Is
was
King in it?
mad at the fact that
Yeah.
6 episodes
I'm
and
not
30
ruining
minutes
anything.
long.
Gas, bro. I'm not ruining
come on.
anything. Tekken, anime, gas,
Let's hope
and it's
King's
the.
in it.
I will say this: it's just the life of Jin.
Okay.
That's basically what
That's it.
the whole Tekken series is
That's
about.
all. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not
Yeah.
giving much, but boy, it's better than Baki. Whatever the fight is, it Baki the fighting one?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
there's a lot
Baki.
of fighting anime.
It's
But,
yeah.
you name it right now, and I'll say right now, it's better than Tower of God, whatever. Look, any fighting anime right now,
School to God.
yeah,
High
it's
school.
fire.
Well, God, high school.
God of high school,
Yeah, God.
fire, bro. Better than Tekken, better than that. Better than
Interesting.
that. Let's move on to the next one. I saw Prey. I don't know if y'all saw Prey.
I saw
Oh,
Prey.
yeah, we was discussing
Saw
that last episode.
You didn't see Prey?
No, yeah.
Give it a shot.
It's
Alright.
amazing.
I was telling you it's
It's
about Predator, but like in Native American time.
Yeah, look, I
It's
mean, I saw the like
The trailer
trailers
for
and
it.
stuff for it, and I like the like I like Predator movies and stuff.
Honestly, I feel like it's the better movie out of the whole like Predator series, besides the classics.
I feel
Because
like
I liked
I'm
AVP. bro.
gonna say you gonna
Yeah.
disrespect Danny Glover, bro?
I'm not disrespecting nobody.
That
I'm
was
just saying,
shit.
like
That
I
was
said,
a shit
besides the
episode.
classics, like
I mean,
as of recently, as some of the recent Predator movies, it's definitely one of the best.
but I messed with what they're doing. I was talking to Cam about it, and I was like, I like that they're throwing them back in time. I'm like, I want to see like an alien in like medieval times,
Ancient
or
Egypt,
like
Yeah,
pirate
stuff like
times.
that.
I actually saw a post about that. They were saying like the
Oh,
next
really?
one should be like them back, because they was talking about the same thing with like Ghost of Tsushima. They're saying that the next Predator movie should be the Predator coming to like ancient Japan.
That'd be cool, like
my
samurai.
God.
And just going up
ninjas?
against-
That would be crazy.
fucking
Predator samurai.
serious.
That'd be pretty cool.
They lose. They lose. Come on. We know
There's
the samurai getting it. Just combine a Rhodey Kenshin.
Dude, or like a Ronin come out of nowhere, just having to save them all. Like, bro,
just
That'd be cool.
I
you know the Ronin gonna go hard though. Like,
hitting, oh, bro, the Predator would take so accustomed to the lore, or just the Japanese like tradition, so
Like,
it would,
revere them.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it would have that
Because the thing-
respect for
I
it.
feel
and
like
he'd
he'd go there, bro, and be like, dude, your armor is dope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that and make it my
What?
own. Like,
or he's gonna see the armor and just be like, yeah, you're a worthy opponent.
You're
Let me kick your
yeah.
ass real
And don't
Because if you're not like for them, if you're not a predator or
If you're not
predatorial, if you're not
threatening.
threatening something else,
That's
then
why
they're
at
not going to come
that's why
after
at first.
you.
Well,
Yeah.
now let me not spoil anything. I'm about
Or
to give it away.
unless you care about spoilers. If you don't care about spoilers, all three of us have seen it already.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it yet.
No.
Watch it then.
Yeah.
It's worth to watch. Dude. It's on
So
Hulu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That also, I wanted to talk about that the last episode. They were saying that like how popular it got when it dropped on Hulu. Like they were saying like, oh damn, they probably should have just put it on theaters. It would have done
Nope.
so well.
They should keep it on Hulu.
I'm not saying that they should keep it, but it's like
Did
they're
they
saying
release
like
it on
nowadays
Hulu,
with, like
or-
nowadays with movies, it's like, do you just put it straight to streaming servers or do you drop it in theaters? It's just that, and
I saw-
sometimes
I
like, with that
literally-
decision is like, damn, like I could have probably broke the box office if I would have dropped in theaters.
I literally saw like it was an interview with Matt Damon on like that Wing show, Hot Ones,
Yeah.
and he was literally talking about just that, how like it's so changed now because of the technology. Back then, it was like, all right, if you put a movie out in theaters and say you spent like you were trying to get 100 million out of it, but it only made like 60 million in theaters. Right now, everyone would be like pooping their pants and stuff because of that. But back then, it was fine because you would wait till when the DVD comes out months
And
later,
you'll get more of that revenue.
and then there's that second rollout, which is the other half, and then more.
I think that's
of
the
that.
thing with now, because of social media now, everybody's attention span is just so out of
Like,
whack
quick.
and shit. It's like, yo, like the rollouts have to be quicker. You have to make those split second.
I mean, look at
decisions.
I mean, I don't mind because I enjoy it, but Thor is coming out like in September.
September
8th.
September 8th is gonna drop on Disney Plus.
But,
Yeah.
I didn't see it in theaters, so I'm like, okay, now I got
I
actually.
did.
But now, do you contribute to that being like just poor box office reviews?
No,
like,
I don't
like,
think so.
no, because like, well, in comparison, right? Like Spider-Man, it took a while for Spider-Man to get to Disney Plus.
Spider-Man isn't on Disney.
It's not.
My point exactly.
but
Doctor Strange.
But no, wait, hold on.
Wait,
Hold on,
like
hold on a
Doctor
second, hold on,
Strange.
hold on.
when I went
That's
to
different.
El Salvador, though,
Yeah.
it was on Disney Plus. All
So-
the Spider-Mans.
Yeah, but-
Every single
Even the
Spider-Man.
But
newest
that's
one.
also
Even the
different
newest
too, because
ones.
like
I'm
also
saying-
there's still this thing of the whole Marvel and Sony deal. So that's also because like all the recent like Marvel Spider-Mans, they're on Stars, but they're not on Disney Plus. So that's just a licensing thing.
Unless you're at another country, it's
Oh,
basically
yeah.
only America that it doesn't.
That's
have
the only
it.
has.
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
have
because the
licensing.
licensing thing and everything.
Yeah.
Right,
Interesting.
it comes
Yeah,
because
weird.
again, it comes down to a dollar issue, though. You
El
get what I'm
Salvador had everything.
because like they have
Yeah.
the control. They knew how strong Spider-Man is. You
I
know
mean,
what I'm saying?
before
But like
they had-
comparing
they
that
had
to like Doctor
Homecoming on Disney
Strange.
Plus for a while. Though.
Nope.
It
Nope.
is. I remember when I first got Disney Plus that it had
I don't know.
That
It
it
I don't
had
remember seeing it. I
Homecoming.
remember they
was
brought
on
it.
Netflix.
It was for sure it was.
And El
But I
Salvador,
don't remember
they're
seeing
all
it on
Netflix
Disney
too.
Plus. And then after whatever deal or merger they did, then I saw it on Disney Plus.
Because now
and
Deadpool
Netflix.
is on Disney Plus, and all the X-Men
Yeah.
and Logan is on.
Right. When that deal
Yeah.
happened,
yeah,
they
all
got
the
it
21st Century Fox ones are like all those Marvel.
But I
ones
still,
are on
but I
Disney
still
Plus.
think it becomes down to like how powerful. Like if Thor, think about it, Thor is already going on Disney Plus. The new Doctor Strange was on Disney
I think
Plus.
that's
pretty
just
sure.
their how they do
That's
things
just,
now.
That's their way now.
Because that's what that interview I saw with Matt Damon. That's what he was saying is like now no one buys DVD stuff. So then they're like, what's the point of waiting?
No, right.
They
But
I'm
still
saying, like-
have it in store. They still have
But
DVD in
no one's
stores.
gonna be buying it in bulk like we used to. You know, like
Yeah.
in the before streaming in the early 2000s. You know, like
No one's gonna rent them.
yeah.
But you can still make more money from having it still played in box offices at like these no names.
Spider-Man's coming back into theaters,
Right.
actually, but it's like the more fun stuff version. So like the director's cut
It's
stuff.
it's
and
proving my
that's where-
point again. Like they're still making more of a dollar in a box office, even though you're paying $2 for the movie or $5 for the movie rather than 13.
Oh no!
I'm still getting paid off the movie as opposed to
Actually,
like your Doctor
speak-
Strange and other
Speaking of
stuff.
that, like because of that one actress that died from the movie Grease, they actually said that they're gonna like for certain theaters they're gonna re-release the classic Grease, and it's gonna be like a $2 movie. That whole thing.
Mhm.
Oh, it's gonna go
It's
to
kind of a
covering her.
fucked up movie.
It is really messed up movie.
Nah, like they there was like some dudes just prowling on women, bro. It's really
It was the '80s. What do you expect?
No, just I know I
Like,
feel that, but I
like,
just
bruh,
like
it's the '80s. Like, come
even
on,
girls be
man.
like, I love
None of those
Grease. You
fools
be like,
should have been in
really?
high school. They don't look like they were in
Dude,
high school
bro,
at all.
dude,
My
that's-
home is
that's
like
the thing with
35.
That's the thing
Yeah.
with a lot of these movies, dude. Like a lot
They
of
still
these,
do that nowadays.
Yeah.
TV shows that are based in high school, all these people are like 30-something years old.
dude. Like,
there's no way.
Taraji B. Henson was like in her 20s playing a teenage girl, like on
Yeah.
Sister. Like,
John Travolta. Sandy, oh my god.
I mean, it's also difficult to have a lot of these child actors, especially like, you know,
I
with
know.
the stuff that's been happening with like Jeanette McCurdy. Like,
Yeah.
it's hard to have like just child actors.
Child actors aside, I'm talking about the original, just in general, Grease itself. If you watch the thing, like, yeah, it's like a love story and stuff, but like throughout the story, like it's very predatorial and be like, yo, this is like a very Me Too movement. Like,
Dude.
we should probably say
Back
something.
then,
I mean,
Back then,
that-
dude, back
that's
then-
not just shows and stuff like
That's
that,
all-
but
it's
it's like
the
in music as well, bro. Like there's songs that didn't date well at all. So
yeah, they just don't age well.
it's just yeah.
But it's coming. I'd be mad at sometimes when it's like this consistency. We gonna block stuff that's funny, but you gonna bring back Grease? Ain't all right. Let me keep it 100. All of us right now, even you, Ashley. You like Grease? How many times the rewatchability of Grease? Then it comes over on TV. You flipping through the channels. You gonna?
Thank you. It depends on the part.
Like,
No,
you're never gonna
if
stop.
depends on the
it's
part.
on the
Grease.
if it's on the beginning, like the song or the ending song.
I'm sorry. I
Like,
probably,
not even that, Now the
You
one,
really
you're,
gonna
you're the one that I want.
I
That,
probably
that
flip the
one I'll just
channel.
be like, okay, I'll watch
the end
I'll
that
watch
doesn't make
part.
sense,
It
and they
doesn't- yeah.
fly away.
I'll watch that
They
part.
fly away in the car. See ya. All of a sudden, magic.
No way you're gonna do it.
Danny is magic.
honestly, bro, I'd be
I
flipping, I'll flip the channel right past that, bro, and then I'd be like, ooh, cornhole tournament.
You know what I'm saying? All they got,
Ooh, super truck races.
2K's on ESPN.
I was
You be
thinking,
like,
I was thinking about this because like
Bro.
this thing is hilarious because like yo,
Never
I was
watching
wondering
Grease.
because when I found out that was John Travolta in that movie, I'm just like, how?
What? How
No,
How do
for
you
real.
not know?
No, hear me out.
Wait,
though.
how do you
Hear,
not
hear me
know?
out. Because between Grease and goddamn Pulp Fiction,
I thought you were gonna say Wild Hogs.
nah, between Grease and Pulp Fiction, bruh, the man's
Exactly.
aged like crazy. Like, come on, man.
They just put a bunch of makeup on him in Grease to try and
Come
make
on.
him look
Grease
like
and
a.
Pulp Fiction is like 10 years difference, ain't it?
But still,
Maybe.
like, I was first introduced to John
was- Grease was in
Travolta
the
through
80s.
like
Grease was in the 80s. And Pulp
I
Fiction-
know. I wasn't born in the 80s. But I'm just saying, like, I was introduced to John Travolta and, like, to Pulp Fiction. So, watching Grease, I was just like, this is him?
You never watched Look Who's Talking in class? Love them. What? Talking to? What? That shit was fire with the kids. There's like little babies
You
and
didn't watch
shit.
that?
You ain't watch Look Who's Talking? Bro, gas. A baby with John Travolta's voice. It was another baby. With
He was like, "Oh my god,
Lionel
I'm a baby."
Richie. Yeah, yo. Yo,
All right, I gotta watch it.
He just be doing stupid shit. And he was like, yo,
Sold
who's
me.
this kid?
And he's like, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
It's like, really? He aged that much in 10 years?
Yeah, no, it's, yo,
Yeah, he went from being a baby.
cocaine's a hell of a
to-
drug, bro. He went to 80.
All in the same
He was
decade.
doing
It's
Grease.
crazy.
Is that is he in Scientology? That's Scientology stuff.
But no, I think all those movies that we just named was between that and
Except
Pulp
for
Fiction.
Wild Hogs.
Yeah, Wild Hogs is way out. He's had a weird movie career.
There was,
Yeah,
I remember
he
there
has a
was
discography.
one movie where he like has like a brain tumor and then he can like talk to
Yeah!
inanimate objects,
Like a prophecy or some
something
shit.
like
or-
that. Yeah,
Nah,
it's
but
some
he-
weird like
That just
random
sounds terrible.
one.
Too.
He could like turn on.
He was like,
random
"Look, I just
batteries,
talked to it and then it moves."
just does
and-
stuff.
Yeah,
but you're gonna die, and that was the whole like premise of the movie. Is like the end of it, he was just gonna die of this tumor.
yeah. But that's what gave him
The
the
powers.
yeah.
It was trash. It was trash.
Yeah,
It
I
was
on a
trash.
Back then
timeline
in the
I was talking
90s,
about
But it was a
this
good
one.
movie.
I got something I want to ask the group because I was on a timeline on Twitter and I was talking about this. What's your favorite problematic movie?
Problematic.
Like a
Or,
movie, a movie back in the day that was funny but would not survive in this climate.
That's a good question. Because there's a lot of early 2000 movies. I feel like, I mean, I watched it. I thought it did really, really well. Be Myself and Irene,
Oh
Jim Carrey. Yeah. I don't know about if it came out now, but I mean, I thought it was hilarious. Do you remember that
Are you
one?
talking about stuff that's like controversial, or are you talking about stuff that's like?
Just
Like
wouldn't-
it just
didn't age
like, it
well.
would age bad. Like if it was released now, it would get canceled basically. Like it just aged kind of
I
bad.
think, was it Spaceballs?
Spaceballs, probably.
I mean, that's like ain't that like in the 80s though? Like
Yeah,
a
but
lot
the
of
guy
stuff-
the guy who made
Princess
Spaceballs
Bride. He made Princess
did
Bride.
like like a lot of racist and like fucked up movies back in the day. Like he's done stuff with blackface and like he deliberately did it. Blackface.
I mean, back in the day, Disney used to do the same thing.
No.
Disney did a lot of, like-
No. This was his aim was to make
be racist.
was to be racistly funny. Like he would like oh we need a black person.
So was
he'd
he-
have a black person
So was he
and
just-
then have a white person in blackface
So it was
next to
kind
the
of like Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, let's say
Yeah,
what about
yeah,
Tropic
yeah,
Thunder?
Tropic
What
Thunder.
about Tropic Thunder?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find the person who did.
I feel like
this.
Tropic Thunder did it like
I would say
I mean-
Tropic Thunder was making fun of people that
People-
actually
And
did,
did it,
that
yeah.
yeah, that's
in
what
a
I'm
good
thinking.
way,
this
but
way.
at the
And
same
this-
time, it's still kind of fucked
Yeah.
up. But
Yeah, but they
Robert
acknowledge
Downey
like
Jr.
it's
said,
fucked
"I'm not
up.
apologizing for that."
but
shit."
but that movie though, right there, I don't know, man.
I
That
don't
movie
think-
probably wouldn't really do
Yeah.
well right now. Tropic Thunder. That was the first rated R movie I'd ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, it's Tropic Thunder.
Mel
My friend.
Brooks.
That was
That's the guy I was thinking of.
That was my first one.
No, but that's the director I'm thinking of. Mel Brooks.
Mhm.
All his movies legitimately be racist and fucked up to the point where you just be like,
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
What about?
watching this.
It's like this is kind of funny, but it's fucked up at the same time.
we're gonna
What
go
would
to
you think if
hell.
like there were no previous ones and like Jackass just started like
Yeah.
this year? You know, like the first Jackass, no one ever had like seen anything beforehand. Like
I guess now that I would say back then mental like illness wasn't really as
Yeah.
looked at
Mhm.
for issues.
because now
like,
all those guys they have to be sober.
Mhm.
They're like,
bro, you see Bam, bro?
yeah,
Bro, he looked different.
He's bad, bro. He's not
Yeah.
good.
It's totally different.
Well, I mean, they were like
Yo,
saying
shout out
that.
to
they,
Steve for getting sober. Cause
shout out to all them boys.
all of them,
because
bro.
all of them drank and all of
yeah.
them did drugs and all
All of
that.
them.
So
and that's why they're like, we'll still be stupid.
John and
but-
Knoxville, all them dudes, bro.
I mean, how do you think
Could
you
be
do
sober
that
and
stuff?
stupid.
Really, like,
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't do that stuff in the first place. But.
Some of them, they look fun.
Yeah, but okay, but I'm not gonna get. I ain't getting in the bull ring. I tell you
No,
that.
no.
right now, bro. I ain't
But I'll
doing
do the
that.
one where it's like on the blob, and then someone jumps on it, and then you get flinged up.
Yeah,
and
okay.
Shoots paintballs at you. Like,
That ain't bad. Yeah, that ain't bad.
duck
That's-
hunting,
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
or
Yeah.
the big hand slap one. when
dude,
you're
that
just
would that would hurt, bro.
Bro,
People's faces when they got up were just like, "What happened?"
I think I cut out when they did like a shit volcano or something in one of the episodes. I was like, I'm done. Yeah, I cut out.
Yeah.
I cut out
I
on
don't
it
know if
entirely.
that would fly with.
I'm not
But I
even-
mean, their newest one, they had like a whole intro where it was like a dick monster coming after them, and
I know. I remember asking you, "How was it?" And you're like, "Lots of dicks."
a lot of
I'm like,
male,
"Oh,
male frontal
Nice.
nudity.
nice." I'm sure everyone
I'm not
loved
gonna
that.
lie, the one that honestly I would watch this movie today, like, cause I've watched it so many times. I'm like kind of numb to it, but like when I watch it now, I was like, damn, this would not fly today. Like, y'all heard this movie called Bringing Down the House with Queen Latifah?
I've heard.
Steve
I haven't
Martin.
seen it.
Yeah.
It's a funny movie. I actually enjoy it. Like, but there's like some jokes about race, but it's clever jokes. It's not like, bro. The fucked thing about it is that they had Betty White playing a racist,
Jesus.
and I'm like,
Betty, no.
I'm like, yo, I'm surprised she didn't get canceled for it. Like,
well, back then there was no
that is
like
true.
platform.
That is true. It's Betty White. So like, no,
and there was no
one
like
canceled her.
platform to like cancel.
Like, there's
people,
this one.
You know?
There was this one scene where like Betty White comes out and she's like, oh, there were some guys, scoping around this house. She's like, and Steve Martin's like, oh no, they were just looking out. They're like, they were casing it. It's like, no, they were trying to buy. It's like. And then she just looked at him like, now look, if they're on this block and not carrying a leaf blower, like, and I'm just like, yo, like they look like she would go ham, bro. This shit's wild.
We all thinking it sometimes though. We be looking at it going, shit, I'm wrong though. That's what I'm
Shit,
saying.
that is true.
That's
though.
what I mean.
She
You be
is,
looking
like,
at her like.
R.I.P.
I don't get racism at that times. When you see old people racist, like I used to work at a nursing home at times. A lady called me boy.
Boy,
And I snapped, right? I was like, what the? And I was like,
it's like, dude,
I'm-
like back in the day.
I don't know how
y'all
old
was
she.
bored.
92.
So
I
she
am.
probably think,
I technically am a boy to her. Like,
but you gotta admit, back in the day, back in the day, like that was meant.
yeah, like I
Fucked up
was,
shit.
I was like, she probably got dementia. Like, for all I know, I could be her favorite nigga. I was just in my head going, what do you need, Edith? You know what I mean? But she, boy, get over here, boy. It's like, who the fuck you calling?
I don't know, man, because I worked at one too, and they call me boy. So
See,
yeah, I think it's just like
as a
I
black,
mean,
That-
I mean,
that's
back
true.
that's saying a black thing,
right.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
back in the
I
day
get
is
it.
different. Like, I mean,
Like,
it would be different. If they called you like a good old boy, because good old boy is like just another name that white people would say for themselves.
Yeah.
So
he's a
it's
good
like,
old boy.
Yeah, like that shit.
nah, she just said boy, but she was
Yeah.
very.
she was aggressive with
Yeah,
it.
shit. Like I wasn't turning around. You know, you just not because that's not my name.
Yeah.
So like, boy, you just,
Excuse me.
boy.
Come over here and get my handkerchief.
Me? You talking about me? Like, yeah, it was like one of those.
Oh,
House on the prairie.
Yeah.
So she was in that show.
Bro, she might
That show.
Yo, she was
She was
so
the extra on that
old.
show.
I felt so bad for Ellie. I only did like entertainment stuff, so we just did bingo. But she thought I was somebody that did shit. I was like,
talking to
I'll
the
go
wrong
find
person.
somebody.
I'm just the bingo guy.
You talking to the wrong person.
Yeah, I'll go find somebody for you. It's all right.
Oh man.
Oh goodness. But yeah, I would.
Would y'all consider Django like problematic or something like that, or is it, or does Quentin Tarantino get a pass? Like,
I'd
be
say
real.
since of his like artistic style of and how it was portrayed, and then what happened at the end with the when they came back and messed everything up and everything. I feel like
I don't know. I feel like he does redeem like that. Why he did it. Like, and at the end of the movie, the ending is so grand, and they all get.
Because
what-
like when it
you
came
know,
out,
Yeah.
there was controversy about, like, there's always controversy when it comes to like his movies, and he doesn't really give a fuck. But,
Yeah.
but it's like,
Saving races, putting Samuel L. Jackson in.
Yup.
Like you wanted to
And then
movie.
Jamie Foxx. And then
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
You got two. And then you
But
got
I mean,
Leonardo.
and then Leonardo
killed
DiCaprio.
it.
Leonardo
and then
killed
Leonardo
too.
DiCaprio even came out, was like, yo, I felt uncomfortable saying the N-word.
Yeah.
Like,
I
but I'm not gonna,
Say that, bro.
nah,
say it.
but I'm not gonna lie though. When you watch, like, when I first watched it, like when he said, it, I'm like, you sure you had trouble saying this word?
I
Like,
believe.
you
He's
said,
an
like,
actor, so
like-
No,
I know, but I'm
no,
saying, like,
100%.
he did it that good where I'm like,
Samuel
I know
Jackson.
goodwill you said it, like, when you was
straight up
younger or
checked
something.
him
Like, come
on
on now.
set. Like, Leo, you gonna call me a nigga right now? I know Samuel Jackson said that to his face. He has that.
You
He
gonna
did it-
call me a motherfucking
He did
nigga
that in the
today?
interview. He was like, "Call me a nigga." And when he was getting interviewed, like, "What's wrong? You can't say nigga?" The guy was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna say nigga. Call me a nigga right now. I'm gonna get off this interview if you don't call me a nigga right now." And the dude didn't know what to do. He was like, "Ah."
You trapped me.
Well, that be our interview today.
I guess Samuel L. Jackson's leaving. After you say it, he's like,
it was
"Did you
hilarious.
just call me?"
It was hilarious in the interview. Like,
couldn't-
Samuel Jackson was like, they was asking, "Oh, do you think Quentin Tarantino says nigga too much or in his movies?" Like, yo, I don't think he says it enough.
Yeah.
It's like,
So like, I feel
like you got someone like Samuel Jackson who cusses like nothing. Like, come on.
and that's the person who you acting with. You looking right at your face. Call me a nigga. Leo,
Sure, as
call
he's making
me.
those movies, he
Yeah.
probably looked at Sam and be like,
Yeah.
Had to get the thumbs
I mean,
up
for
every
like-
time.
I mean, for a lot of movies that a lot of Quentin Tarantino movies that Samuel Jackson's in, like Quentin Tarantino writes the character to Sam. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he probably reads getting the script for. Like, is enough N words I can use? Yeah, you good with the N words. It's fine.
I feel like we could fit a couple more. And
I'm like page
"Look, we're a
38.
week on page
I
6."
I took a couple N words out, but I feel like I can use them as fillers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No.
The N-word be a transition.
Jesus.
Nigga. As it fades out too.
Put
Bro.
opportune on the N-word.
Opportune, bro.
it's like
Oh, speaking of movies, I saw Super Pets.
I haven't seen that.
Give it Super Pets, bro, with Kevin Hart, Dwayne Johnson. I don't know what it is. The niggas are like a duo of Batman and Robin, bro. They crushing the
Kevin
movie.
Hart
and and The Rock,
I
bro.
mean,
Yeah.
a lot of the movies that they come up with together.
because they're
it's like-
literally polar opposites.
Just saying, like, but every movie they've
It's
dropped,
Timon and Pumbaa.
I've yet to hear. It is Timon and Pumbaa, 100%. It's 100% that, and it's hilarious. Even in the movie, they
Even though it's
in
animated?
like as animated as it was like watching Central Intelligence or Jumanji. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
even
Jumanji
though
was
it's
great.
just a cartoon, I'm still getting that
You
chemistry.
still see that chemistry, yeah.
Right?
Yo, I saw this one interview with Kevin Hart when he did this Big Boys Radio. He asked Kevin Hart, he's like, "Oh, well, who's better to work with, Ice Cube or Dwayne Johnson?" Like, he was just like, Ice Cube's good, like, but it's like he's like, because he's produced too, he's like, you can have fun with it, but he's like, at a certain time he's gonna be like, all right, let's get serious about this. But with The Rock, it's like, hey, they're able to be buddy on set.
Yeah,
So
goofs.
I mean, that's the chemistry. Didn't The Rock produce a couple movies though?
I'm
Didn't
not
he
su-
do
I'm not
Probably, I don't know.
Red Notice or something like that? Red Notice
With
But it's
it's not
not like
crazy.
not-
with Ryan
Oh,
Reynolds.
okay.
it's not the same level
like
as Ice
as
Cube.
Ice
Ice
Cube.
Cube's written, he's directed, he's produced. So yeah, I could understand why, like, at certain points he'll be like, all right, let's get serious about this. Let's make this movie.
Yeah. Because he's like, bro, I got money in this. We need to I'm-
So I had a question. It's just not to change subject, but just to get an idea where we're at on anime. If you had to reincarnate or whatever the games do, where you come back to life and you die in this world,
Mhm.
you come back to life. What anime you want to be in?
Good question.
Mm.
And honestly, a lot of the anime worlds suck.
Right,
Yo,
that's what I'm
no,
saying.
it's
That's what
like
I'm
No
saying.
one's gonna want to pick Attack on Titan.
That's what I was just
Yeah,
thinking.
No, hell no, bro.
Out.
Who's picking
that
that?
one's
Unless
out.
I was Aaron, no.
No way.
No.
Unless I'm a Titan.
No.
Even
Like,
then.
Food Wars,
I was going to say, any of the food
I'll
ones.
fuck with
Yeah,
Food
Food-
Wars.
Food
I'll
Wars.
fuck with Food
Yeah,
Wars.
my hungry ass would definitely be on Food Wars.
Yeah. No, I'd be kicked out of school already though.
At least
I'd be
something.
hot. I'd be hot. I'd be kicked out of school so fast.
You'll be
really,
you'll
honestly-
be like Soma and drop out.
Honestly, it
Yeah.
just depends on what kind of powers I'm reincarnated with, Because if I got good stuff,
I
then
mean,
I can pick a good
That's why
world.
I'm giving
but
you
if
the
I'm
whole
like-
anime so you could choose after that. But it's like an idea. That's what I'm keeping it broad enough for you to pick an anime of where you would
Yeah.
want to go because you've seen enough. Because like, in my head, I'd be like, I'd personally Ghost in the Shell seems
That'd be
pretty
cool.
lit.
Cowboy Bebop. would be
Cowboy
pretty
Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop would be pretty dope.
Well, they seem poor everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it 100. Them niggas is poor everywhere. Them
Yeah,
three
they-
dudes
they got
be
spaceships.
just drinking.
But they
well,
got
bro,
space-
they're,
They be spaceships
they're bounty
be-
hunters. They're
But
like,
everything be busted.
that's
Be in
true.
space and everything be busted.
Yeah, but they always fix it.
That's true.
I mean, can we count like manga too?
Anime.
'Cause,
Well,
I mean, yeah.
what
That is
mangas-
the-
No
Yeah.
hentai, okay?
unless
No.
I'm saying.
All right.
Like where we?
Okay.
I'm saying it's like
It's a
the one-
slippery
the one
slope
anime
here.
I'm thinking about right now, it only had one season.
What is
That's the
it?
thing. Gangsta. I wouldn't mind, but it's like I would have to like be looking over my shoulder the whole time.
So you want to live that life?
Like I'm thinking that was a thought. That was a thought. That's what I was thinking about. But that's what I was saying. I might have to like
I got you.
overthink.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
No, you
bro.
you a fool, bro.
Nah,
You was a fool.
Nah. Bro, I'm gonna just be walking one day and then see a Charizard come in my face. Like, no,
Onyx
the
just
fuck. I don't care.
Yeah, let a nigga square up with you some chop,
Okay.
bro. Let him chop and choke when a niggas. Nigga name
I'm a champ. I'm a
choke.
champ coming out here.
Nah, Machoke come up and fuck with you. His name has choke in it. It's 138. Machoke gonna come at you right now.
knock on your window and just.
Imagine if those real animals.
That's what
Bruh.
I'm saying. We lived in
You know,
Pokemon
like,
world.
Bear just get loose in your yard.
You just out here.
Like, oh, I got a Charizard flying
Yeah.
by.
Imagine you got.
What's even weirder is like, oh, they're
gotta-
sleeping with their cute Pikachu, but like my dude's sleeping with a Machoke.
Machoke, yeah.
Like,
Or you got
gotta-
an infestation of Raichus. Your whole house up in flames. Yo, you ain't got nothing to do.
Like, you get electrocuted and shit all the time. Like,
You go to jail because you got Bulbasaur in the car because he weighed 2 pounds because like weed. You go to,
got a whole farm.
you know what I'm saying?
You got, sir. You're over the limit on Bulbasaur.
Over the limit. 'Cause he got seeds
You're
on
over the
him.
legal limit.
Just packing
I'd say the
seeds.
best rendition and like video game that Pokemon has done for that is like Legends of Arceus. 'Cause,
I would
like,
agree.
in the beginning parts, you're like terrified of some of the Pokemon. They all of a sudden they like turn. They have
I mean,
red eyes.
in
and,
reality, like, yeah,
That would
they're
make
huge.
sense. Yeah, that would.
Like reading some of the
Yeah.
stats,
Hey,
like
how's
on
all that
the
Pikachu?
old games, I'm like, bro, this thing
Like,
is like
the one-
4,000 pounds.
This one,
Well, yeah.
this one called the one called Hypno, where he like will literally lure children out to the forest, hypnotize them, and
Is it
then ends up like they just disappear.
That was my best.
Is that the
Pokemon,
evolved
bro.
version of
Hypno
Drowsy?
was
Yeah.
dope.
Which is pretty much just the hypnol drug.
yeah, he's
I'm like, yo, what? Like
the roofie Pokemon.
the roofie
bro,
Pokemon.
imagine just walking around and then you just see a legendary Pokemon. Like, you just see a Palka come out of nowhere and it's like,
And then they mess you up.
Now,
dog.
in fairness, though, you would judge a person by their Pokemon. If you seen it, like if girls seen dudes
Oh, yeah,
with
bro, I
drowsies,
mean-
you'd be like, nah,
No, hold on.
I'm good.
I'm gonna tell you
I
straight
don't
up.
wanna be
Every
with you,
single
girl.
girl, every single girl is gonna have a Snorlax. Every girl's gonna have a Snorlax.
Nah, they'd have a Psyduck. They'd have a Psyduck. They have a
Or
Psyduck.
Nah,
Vulpix.
most
They
of the-
both, yeah, they,
Growlithe.
yeah, they-
most of the girly girls are gonna have a Snorlax.
There's so many Pokemon now too. that
yeah,
it's
there's,
like,
yeah.
I'll probably have a Snorlax too. I like a good nap.
That's what I'm saying. I fuck with a Snorlax.
My man's big. so-
Yeah.
I'm gonna fall asleep right on him. I'm
He ain't moving.
Like,
Nobody moving him, bro.
Yo, up tap.
Take a nap. Like, I'm gonna take a
I don't want no Jigglypuff.
Hit me.
Nah, because if Jigglypuff turns on you,
Yeah,
You're
first
done,
time
bro.
fuck you up.
You're driving.
That was the issue with Misty. she would throw Jigglypuff and everybody fall asleep in the whole damn in the room. Everybody knocked the fuck out.
and then they'll get mad, and just want to draw on everybody's fucking
Graffiti
face.
the whole
Like,
face
the hell?
up. That's a dumbass.
Dick on your head.
God
You know
damn
what-
it,
you know what
Jigglypuff.
Yeah, right.
I'm not gonna
Back
lie.
at it again.
Like, I probably have Jinx. I like a Pokemon with some big ass titties. Jinx look like a church
Yeah,
mama.
but she ice cold.
Gabe's
man.
horny ass could not live in the Pokemon world.
Ah, come on, what? I feel like I'm getting lick-a-tongue.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I'm not out here, you know. Or I could have gone Bellsprout.
Bellsprout.
Bellsprout look kind of sus now. We gonna
Sounds like my man's took some thought about this before.
Bellsprout be. I've seen a couple.
You came up
Nah,
with too many examples right now.
Nah, all
saying.
right, but if you had multiple Bellsprouts,
We
then
have
it
multiple
kinda
Bellsprouts.
sus, yeah, but
This one's a shiny.
Would y'all want to live in Dragon Ball Z world?
hell no.
Nah, I would.
There was a
I would
potential to
definitely
fight
not,
Goku.
bro.
This was always in jeopardy.
Yeah. You remember how many cities just disappeared? Cell just let 3
Then they're
go.
like, boink.
Just like gone.
I'm good, man.
Who was just throwing up Planet Cut?
Yeah, right.
Like I said,
I would never want to be turned to a cookie and then eaten.
Right. Yeah.
Chocolate.
All I know is that I want to be on goddamn Beerus' side.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Just going to every place trying food, and if the food sucks,
Just eating
then
all- yeah, that's
Like, just
I'm
chill with
destroyed.
Beerus and just eat.
yeah, bro, like I said before, most anime worlds suck. So
I
I would say besides Food Wars. I mean, no one's
What
in
about
fucking
the
Jeopardy.
what about
Yeah.
the what's the volleyball one or the sports ones?
yeah, the sports ones are pretty solid.
The sports ones are fun.
There's like a sumo wrestling one that was pretty dope. I thought that one was pretty cool. I seen a sumo wrestling anime. Well, no, if you want to be any Gundam, pretty dope,
Gundam would be dope.
Gundam would be
super
alright.
sick, bro.
dude. You would. That's
You watch
nothing wrong.
Zoids too.
Dog, Zoids was
Zoids
my
would be
shit,
solid.
man.
Zoids is dope.
Dog, that was my shit, bro.
No, they brought it
Zoids
back.
would be sick.
They
bro.
brought it back?
Yeah, they ran
Man.
it back. They got it.
I always wanted to be a Zoid, bro.
Yeah,
I was like,
'cause I
bro,
was
They're the
like,
coolest
man, dog, they
toys.
need to
That
bring,
was
they need
super
to,
Tigers?
sweet.
dude, they need
Yeah,
to put out
bro.
the classic. They need to put out the
Badass.
classic on streaming service, man.
I felt like that
swear.
was like a step
I'll
above
send
the
you the link.
They put out
Transformers
the classic.
toys.
I agree,
streaming
dude. I
service.
like
I'm
the
dead.
idea
I'll
anyway.
send you the
more,
link.
so.
Just type in Zoids at the original. I'm watching Big O right now.
Dude, Zoids was
I got
the
the
shit.
I got the whole
No, but I ain't
Adult
gonna
Swim
lie.
lineup.
That shit was kind of fucked up too, because they had to defend Planet Z, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one nigga that just fused with a damn Zoid. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro.
What about
Big O. I would be in Big O. Now that I think about it as an anime, Big O.
I said, it really just depends on what kind of powers I got. Because if I got good
Yeah.
powers, then I don't really care like where I would be.
You guys ever
Like, yo,
seen?
if I had Beerus's powers, like, I'm not gonna care about being a Dragon Master.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys
Hunter x
seen
Hunter?
Bo?
Oh, I'll do that. I'd do that one
Would y'all
too.
want to be in One Piece? Y'all be living forever.
Hell
shit.
nah.
Forever, yeah.
Hell nah. You know,
Y'all just on
pissed
sea
I'd be?
forever. Y'all just long ass cruise.
It's not even that. I just be mad that I find out I ate some forbidden fruit.
And now you got.
Now I got some crazy ass. My head fall off. God, my dick fall off. I'm like, why is
Not
this
again.
a power?
I ate one
Why
that
is
gave me
this a
5,
power?
and now this one I got rid of.
However, if I did get Luffy's power, I'm all for it because like now that I saw this
Gum
nigga got
Gum.
he got Iron Fist and shit. Like it don't even make sense. But
Well, you got to
Rubber.
watch every episode.
bro, it's 1,000. It's
Got
1,070.
me fucked up.
Sesame Street has way more.
Who's going back to watch
I
old
didn't
school
even-
Sesame Street?
Bro, I didn't even know how they had that many letters.
Yeah, they got a lot.
Like, come on, man.
They got
Like,
a lot.
It's like 5,000 something episodes. Judge Judy got like 3,000 episodes.
I mean, that was a
Watching them. I don't know why.
that was a daily show. Like, even on the weekends, they had new shows.
Judge
Like,
Judy
it's-
even got any legs?
Yeah, how do you know she has legs? Have you ever seen her legs?
No, I've never seen
no,
Judge
no.
Judy's legs.
How do you know?
Judge Joe Brown and Judge.
Nah,
Judy.
they had that one picture
Smack.
of Judy, and she's kind of,
You seen the couples court?
huh?
You seen couples court? They got
That
two
shit's
lawyers.
funny, dog.
Bro,
That
they
shit
be looking at each other like, yo, you hear
hilarious.
that shit? It's couples
It's a
court,
couple's
right?
court, and
So
it's
they
a,
got two
it's
judges.
a husband and wife that's a
Husband and wife.
judge, and that shit is dumb funny, bro. Like,
Bro, I be cracking.
especially when the husband's cheating, bro. Dog, that's dumb.
Because
Funny,
the male judge just be looking at him like,
Mm.
because he know.
the wife don't play. The wife don't play at
Man,
all.
you can't be doing that, man. What you do?
Like,
Man,
This ain't some, this is
dumb,
something
bro.
I can't help you now. Like,
How would you not? Come on,
You
nigga.
dug yourself a hole.
You should have just pled guilty, G.
I was about to say
Go
People's
People's
Court.
Court.
Dun.
I don't know, Judge Joe. Is he?
Can't be with
Is that Judge Joe Brown? My favorite.
And this person was not happy about that.
Yeah.
He said he's owed $3,000. He was
Judge
Dude,
Joe
I
Brown.
saw
is
this.
my
I
favorite.
saw this thread online where this dude and his friend used to go and sue each other all the time on People's Court just to get.
Oh,
clout.
yeah.
This is a cloud.
Yeah, but he'd sue him and then like he'd win, right? And then
They'd
they'd go
split.
and they'd sue again as a joke just to get on TV and like he'd get the money back. And
They just split it.
tossing the
and-
money. Yeah, they just it's just funny.
like,
Come on, bro.
That's what I'm saying. No, he was on. He was
Fake
on
beef.
there. He was on. He said he was on there
We
like
was
at least like
roommates.
10 times.
Yeah,
He took my refrigerator.
Yeah, but they would come
dead
up.
of night.
They would come up with stupid, elaborate
We gotta come up with
situations.
dumbass shit.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I ain't got nothing dumb in the head. No, nothing-
It was-
Fine.
nah,
You
yeah,
give
yeah.
it, but you give it enough time. You
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
gotta
give it enough
figure
time. You can come up
something
with something funny.
He filled all of his pockets with spaghetti, which made
He
him.
took all the caps in the refrigerator. I'm like, what? He took all the caps
owed $2,000.
for
What?
emotional distress.
my man took the chocolate chip ice cream out and then let it melt. And then all the chocolate chips all went to the bottom, put it back in the fridge. He did that with all of my ice cream.
I'm fighting you right now.
This man replaced his cat with the same looking
Clear it
cat
up.
5 times.
Right. And why are they the only people that still have the old school typewriter sound effect?
Even when the
person
name
typing.
comes
Right,
up,
that shit on
like,
the computer now.
That dude, but they would be the most extra with security. I'll be honest, the most security I've ever seen ever is when they leaving.
Like,
On the way out.
come on through.
They only show one security on
Yeah,
camera.
yeah. It's one dude. It's
They
the
got-
same dude every
They
time.
think it's that one bailiff that's controlling everything.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Nah, they got snipers in the rafters.
Bro.
It's like-
Can you imagine? You will do this show.
Yeah.
I just need one bullet. Yeah, my cousin used to be a correctional officer, bro, and he would tell me the stories of being a California prison guard. Niggas would just be having the gun ready. They just, are you sure?
You'll never know. Hey,
Yeah.
you never
That's
know,
the
man.
response. Like, you sure you want to do this?
Okay.
Okay. Wow! And he just let niggas have it.
Yo,
they look
but-
forward to it.
No, you know what? You know what show's funny? Freaking not like Beyond Scared Straight.
Oh my
Y'all remember
gosh.
that show?
Oh, dude. The best one.
Dude,
One.
they
is
had one that
this
was
kid-
actually in Fort Myers, a Fort Myers prison. They actually had an episode that was in Fort Myers prison, and that shit was dumb funny.
This kid, I forget what he got in trouble for, but he had to be like not even 10 years
Yeah,
old,
like 9.
right? And this dude's in the cell, right? And he's like, "Give me that orange." He looked at it, he's like, "Hey,
Oh, I remember that one.
Peel my orange."
No,
Dude,
that
okay.
that was the one where he was like, "Oh, I'm a blood," you know,
He's
whatever.
like, "Man, I don't want that orange." And threw it on the ground after he got done
he's like,
peeling.
"I don't want
it.
no
He's
damn
like,
orange."
He's like,
I don't want no
can't-
damn
he's like,
orange.
then you better bite it. Then I'm like,
Yeah.
He's just crying and shit.
dude, that man.
That was the best
Yeah,
one.
Or the one where like
Now, there was
there's the
one-
one with like the doors open a little bit and they're trying to push the kid in there. It's like, oh, you want to come in here? You want to come in here? He's like, why aren't you going in there? Because the door's not all the way open.
That's just,
The kid was just like, the door's not all the way open. I can't go.
like this guy's gonna be a serial killer. We gonna give him just give him the lecture.
All right, he's smart. All right.
Nah, there was one with the freaking it was one with a little girl. Like as soon as she got into the prison, she started busted crying. Like are they gonna kill me? Like oh my
Yup.
God. Like yo, like dog, that shit.
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
Like
they be torturing the hell out of them
All that stuff
kids.
is so cringy though, because like the way they would talk about their parents and stuff,
Yeah.
their kids and everything.
I mean, the Boondocks made a whole episode on that.
Yeah.
Like, that one was with Chris Hansen. Oh yeah,
Chris
I don't know.
Hansen.
I said handsome. I called you handsome. I want you.
Duh,
I need
and they
you.
based that off a real fucking prisoner too.
Now we could do this the hard way, or we could do this the easy way. Your choice.
you know, most of the time they
Warrior.
get,
Yeah, the booty warrior.
no, that meant they actually interviewed him. They actually said like Keeler was like, "Yo, you know, in my prime, you know, I get all these officers." I'm like,
Tell him I say, come here.
Yeah.
you come here. I like you,
I
and I
like
won't.
you.
Want you.
I want
Now we do this the easy way. We do this the hard way. And half the time, the choice would be theirs.
Yeah, half the
If
time.
I was in my prime, I'd rape all y'all. Like,
Booty's the most.
And
Duh!
like,
He
on
literally
the
looked at
real
he's
one,
like,
you
yo.
know, they're like rubbing in. Booty looking at the cameraman.
it's like,
Booty's the most important thing in the world.
you know, it became
More important than breathing.
More important than
Yeah,
breathing.
It became more important than drinking water. Like,
Breathing even.
like,
like,
dog.
boy, you obsessed.
Like you need therapy, my boy. Like, bruh,
Oh, I didn't come here for no
I ain't
little
coming for
boy
no boys. I
Yeah.
came here for men's butt.
Yeah.
Man said, when you get into prison, the first thing you gonna need, gonna try to get is some booty.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, when I see a man I walk around to him like, I like you, and I want you.
Come here.
We could do this
I
the
like
easy
you.
way, or we could do this the hard.
Bro, it was funny that they Huey basically like became the leader and shit. Was like, yo, y'all got hostages.
Yeah, I know. And it's
Like, come
like,
on now.
we ain't gonna be doing no kids right now.
It's like, we ain't no priests.
Yeah. That was a great
Bro, it was
episode.
funny
Chris
when he was like,
Hansen.
yo, oh, you think you know about that? He's like, yeah. He's like, did you say what I was just saying, but smarter?
Yeah.
That was a South Park
I was
episode
calling
with
you
Chris Hansen.
They had a South Park
Why
episode.
don't you just
Yeah.
take a seat over here?
Yeah, and then they were like, they just was like to catch a predator and stuff.
And then they
and,
like kill
they
themselves.
killed themselves, yeah, when they went in because they figured
they saw Chris
he figured
Hansen.
him out because Chris Hansen's like, no, it's Chris Hansen.
Yeah.
Blow that. Oh God! Yeah. But like, so like the finale, like all these people got lured to go on Chris Hansen's show, and like everyone that came in, like they were just walking in and killing themselves.
Yeah.
As soon as they got
It was
out.
like single file line. Like,
Yeah.
Oh!
And like some people didn't even say anything. They just went in and like.
Jesus
Freaking
Christ.
South Park.
Oh my God.
But,
I would.
let's
oh
wrap,
my
let's
God.
let's wrap this up real quick.
It's a good note
Yeah,
to-
yeah.
Woo! Yo, this been an interesting episode right here. You know,
Sorry, Mom.
Booty episode.
Thanks to Jet for
Yeah,
pulling
thanks
through.
for having us,
you know.
man. For
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
I always have fun over
Y'all
here.
got anything coming up? You know, any projects, anything like that?
We're on our lo-fi grind right now. We're making lo-fi beats, so we've been rolling them out. We're every couple of weeks. We got a new song coming out this Friday with Jess Kuchar. It's got like a '90s pop vibe.
Yeah, kind of techno-y,
kind of
like
techno-y,
roller-
dancey.
yeah.
So that's pretty cool. We just had a new music video release, all animated. Check that out because it's fire,
Animation's
honestly.
really
And,
cool, yeah.
there's 2 of them now. In total, there's gonna be 5, and they're all gonna link with each other. And then the last episode loops back to the first episode, so you can start it wherever. So there's no. It's just music and animation, and we tell a story just like that.
yeah, we got 2 lo-fi songs coming out within the next month. or
Yeah.
So
The newest one that we just released is called The Last Airbender. The next one, it's called Subjects of a Mirror, like Attack on Titan. And then back onto the Avatar Last Airbender wave, and we're releasing one called Bossing Say.
Ooh.
So,
yeah.
yeah.
We gotta keep that little Asian girl studying. So we decided to take it upon ourselves.
Bruh.
You know what I mean? That girl has been
I
studying
look
for
forward to
years.
hearing y'all shit on that.
So,
on that-
I'm part of their Discord now, and
Please.
so you can't just like put stuff up to promote.
Right.
So I'm trying to be active in it,
Yeah.
liking other people's stuff, messaging, and then in about a week or two's time, I'm gonna submit it and stuff. And usually they say that like if
Yeah,
you
it should
follow
be
the
good,
process,
yeah.
then you'll get there. So
Oh,
you'll be
man, I
hearing it
can't
on.
wait.
Yeah, you'll be hearing it on there soon. So I'm excited
Yeah,
for that.
me too, man. I listen to that all the time.
Same. So that's what we've been up to, man.
I got sauce.
You sounded
What
so
a
depressed.
booty
sauce?
You sounded so depressed saying that.
What a
Like, yeah, I
segue.
got
I got
sauce, you know.
sauce. You know, I don't be hyped with the black gold sauce. You just gotta be. I got sauce, black gold sauce.
Let me see that.
I've tried it when you yeah, bro, with the barbecue
Bro, that is
truck.
that is
was
a dope label,
delicious.
man. I like that.
That was delicious, bro.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. The brisket.
Yeah,
What?
dude.
And I wish I was here. I was jealous because he was like, bro, this should have seen it. As a food truck pulled up to the store. I'm like, of all days, God, I'm not here. The food truck, the barbecue food truck, if that
It
was
was
here,
busting
man.
too.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
busting.
I'm
that
sure
shit,
it
too.
was, man. I don't think I've had barbecue from a food truck that ain't busting. So
This one's up there. with
Extra
the
bussin'?
bussin'. It's extra
Yeah.
bussin'. I've been
Nice.
making the sauce sometimes. I mean,
You
he been
make
making
what?
it, but I be
Black gold.
black gold sauce. I got mango flavored and teriyaki now.
I told Cam any barbecue place with the word hog in it, it's a good barbecue place.
what was the name
Or
of the
pit.
food truck?
Or
Big
pit.
Boys
or
barbecue
pit.
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 Yeah,
Yeah,
pit.
Pit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pit or smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Hog, pit, or smoke. I'm eating that.
Good. Yeah.
He be throwing down. He was out at AutoZone this weekend.
Bro, don't
Yeah.
smoke the shit they selling out.
He's moving. He's now more mobile now. It's clutch too. I'm trying to get him to show up during the weekdays. So I was like,
Yeah.
bro, pull up on a weekday out here and get everybody from the mall, bro. Fuck the mall lunch.
Nah, yeah.
Pick
That's
up
just
everybody out there, bro. So
Yeah, food trucks do good around here. I feel like
During the
anyway,
week, yeah,
because like
yeah.
everyone works, so it's like you
Yeah.
get a lunch break. Taco truck down there is pretty good.
gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a taco truck that's like right down the road over here on is it Winkler?
Foul or
Fowler.
Fowler, all the way
Yeah,
down
yeah,
where the old
It's like it's right next to a tires place. Like it's like
Yeah, there's a bunch of
it's a
tires.
very like industrial area. Not gonna lie, but it's pretty good. We had tacos.
down
and
south Southern barbecue used to be over there.
It's past that though. Down south is still there.
No, but it's old. I don't know if you know.
I'm
that.
It could have.
sure.
I don't
The
know.
old location.
I don't know.
down
I'm
on
sure it is. It's like a lot. Like if you're headed down that same direction, it's on the left hand
Marathon
side.
gas station.
It's
past the Marathon.
It. Yeah,
You
yeah,
drive
past
past the
it.
Marathon
And it's
gas
a little lot where there's like a tire shop, but it's pretty good. It has a elote, which I love elote.
Mhm.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
But yeah, y'all, thanks for having us on again.
Yeah,
it's
man.
always a
For sure.
blast.
Glad y'all pull up.
That's the host.
Same.
That's
It's
the host
totally
Dave
random. It
Stomach.
worked
This
out.
is that's Tarek Child. This has been episode TV Nerdz. You know, y'all know about hit the link tree. Got all our links and everything. Stay nerdy, y'all. Peace.
That's $10 if you want it.
I keep coming back to you.